So what happened at the end of the war? Where were you at the end of the war? Where were you at? Like where you guys were happy? What were you doing? You remember what you were doing? Were you at a dance or you were just hanging around?
No, we were in the barracks.
You were in the barracks and they announced that
when they announced
somehow we won. I mean, you knew we were.
Then we went.
The war's over.
We went to the heart of. We used to hang in the heart of San Diego.
Right.
The heart of all the clubs, the big markets, and right next to it was all the beach resorts, where we used to go on the beach with all the girls and stuff that we used to meet. We used to have part Mission Beach was a famous beach.
How long were you in the service after the war was over? When they sent everybody home, did you finish your thing, everybody?
45, 46 we got out.
Oh, you still had to
9 months later. Well, I got out because of points earlier than my buddies. Because I was the only man in the house of my house.
Oh, you had more points, I
had more points that way.
All right.
And I got out before my buddies, and they later came to see me 2 years later. They all showed up at my fucking house. That they got together in New York, and they couldn't find this guy Lucky. Lucky was like a little playboy. His parents gave him every fucking. They bought him a car while he was on our base.
They bought him a car while he was on the base.
We used to go out. Well, you saw the pictures of us with all the girls in the car. And,
right.
And that little car is what we used to go up and back from our base. San Diego to we'd go to San Diego from Camp Kearney. We was 12 miles away from the biggest Marine base in the world, Camp Pendleton.
Right.
And that's when I went to see him, I was treated like they thought I was some fucking kind of mayor. I was visiting Uncle Ken's brother, Captain Yoder.
Right.
When I mention his fucking name that I'm here to see, you go up to the fucking gate and they come out and I say, what can I do for you, sir? Sir, I'm a fucking Navy. I said, I'm here to see Captain Yoder. And you can see Captain Yoder. I said, what the fuck's the matter?
They thought they were getting reported or something?
They're going to nail me. I did something wrong. These two fucking guys come out, with their guns and would you wait here, sir, please? Fucking Jeep comes up and put me in a fucking Jeep. Right?
You got MASH?
Now, I brought one of my buddies with me, and he couldn't believe it because I says, I'm going to see my brother-in-law's brother. He's the fucking captain of the base of Camp Pendleton.
Right.
The biggest fucking Marine base in the United States. When it picked me up in a fucking Jeep and drove us there, we were like Kong. And when we got to the door, they had the guards outside with the fucking guns and all that. They come up to the Jeep, shot, because they called up ahead. These two fellas are here for Captain Yoder. Come in, sir, come in. So I went in, and he didn't know me good because I only saw him 2 times since my sister married Ken. Right. When he could come home for the holidays, only twice.
Right.
And when I went into his fucking office, the secretaries were men, and they was, wow, these fucking guys, they're talking like they're ordinary guys, you know what I mean? How you doing? How you been? And he had his family there.
Right.
With his wife and 4 kids or whatever he had. He didn't get along with him. His wife was a motherfucker. She took advantage of his position.
Right.
She was hot shit on the base, mistreated like the officers and all that.
Oh, Jesus.
But they didn't know who the fuck we were. Like Captain Yoder, holy shit. There's other captains, but this Captain Yoder meant something, I guess. But then I find out he's in charge of the fucking.
Well, you know Uncle Ken, then? You know Uncle Ken.
It was my brother-in-law.
Oh, he married your sister before you went to war.
That's how I went. That's how I went to see him. How would I go to see Captain Yoder?
How the hell do I know
Who
who's
the
Captain
fuck
Yoder?
knew him?
Jesus Christ! How the hell do I know?
It was Uncle Ken's brother.
Right.
He had 2 brothers and a sister. Doris and Harold. You remember Harold, the brain?
No.
Yeah, he used to hang with when I used to take you over to the gas station.